technical difficulties, but we're back. Alright, now I'm going to take off. We've got our axe, our pickaxe, we have our stone sword, and we're going to go find, better grab that sword, go find some coal. Now remember, the zombies and all the bad guys like the dark, so when you are in the shadow of the trees or anything like that, you might run into one. Now I'm going to use my pickaxe, and I need stone anyway. We're going to go down and see if we can't find any coal. I know there's some down here. I'm just going to cut myself a staircase. Hopefully run into some coal. Kind of dark. Gotta watch out for the bad guys here. Alright. There we go. So we will have some light. Gonna need some more wood. And thankfully we've got another axe. Unfortunately, it takes a lot longer to use a wood pickaxe. If you had, say, an iron ore pickaxe, you'd be able to knock this out really quickly. So, we'll get a bunch of this and be able to make some torches, and that way we'll have some light at overnight. Keeps the bad guys away. Well, not really, but at least you can see. This is a process. It takes time. So get our coal out of here and then get back into the sunlight here. Hear a zombie somewhere nearby. Maybe. Let's go ahead and climb on out of here. Looks like I may have messed up my staircase. It's alright, we'll build a new one. Go. Now you'll notice my food bar down there, it looks like, I don't know, a turkey leg or a ham bone, is starting to get low. Finish out my porch here. Bad guys can't jump 2 blocks high, just so as you're building, they wouldn't be able to jump from here to here, but they could get up here from here. So, alright. Just very quickly, I'll show you what I'm talking about here as far as torches. Go ahead and set this up. Plenty of sticks now. Alright. Alright, we have lots of light now. Set this up so that tonight when we come in, we're well lit. And here we go. We need some more wood. I also need to remember where we're at. It'd be a good idea to clear away some of the trees around here because kind of hides those bad guys. They're able to hide underneath them and get close to your house. Also, the spiders climb along the trees. So we'll clear this out. And also get some more wood in the process. Now you'll see I'm using the torch to bust up this tree. Unfortunately, I don't have an axe yet, so I guess I could have. It would have been smart. I should have made myself a wood axe at least. Oh, I could have made myself a stone axe. That's part of the process. Let's go build that quick. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Alright. Forgot I had all that stone. There we go. Now you'll see there's a big difference between what I was doing and using an actual axe. See? Much faster. It's the same thing for the stone. When you start looking at an iron pickaxe versus the wood one or a stone one. Alright, well, thankfully I've not run into any bad guys yet. Not real face-to-face combats. Won't see a zombie out in the middle of the day, but they could be hiding under the trees. As long as they're not in direct sunlight, they do alright. There are a lot of trees around here. We don't have to worry about running out. There are times when if you're trying to gain a lot of wood in a small area, you pick up these saplings and you can cut them down and plant them again, cut them down and plant them again, and that can be very useful. So you don't have to go so far to get your wood. So it's always a good idea to keep track of those. But for right now, I don't have to go very far to get any kind of wood. It's all over the place here. You'll see there are different kind of trees, and they're different colors, and they produce like doors, for example. They'll make doors that look different based on the type of tree you use. So, this is made out of an oak tree, but there are darker woods or lighter woods depending on what you want to use. Alright, we're going to have plenty of wood now, but I do want to go ahead and clear this out. Oh, I see something else that we want to pick up. There's an apple that fell out of the tree. You have to keep your eyes open because sometimes you'll see these apples that'll fall out. Those are great source of food. And since you're cutting them down, you may as well pick them up. Now, I've never seen an apple fall out of an oak tree in real life, but they do here in the Minecraft world. Let's go around here. There. Yeah. I hear chickens or ducks. You'll see them swimming in lakes and down there. They like the water. They like to be in the water. I don't know why. Not really sure if that's a chicken or a duck. I have never heard the consensus on that. Okay, we're getting rid of plenty of these trees, which again, those trees can provide shelter for some of the bad guys that are out there, so we don't want them real close to our house. But you'll see the rest of these leaves from these trees will go away, and you won't have problems with spiders or anything like that climbing up in them. Now, The other thing is, you can see it's starting to get dark. But feel a little bit more comfortable. I've got a sword now. So now the other thing you want to think about when you're going through and breaking up those leaves, it costs the same amount to use to cut a piece of wood as it does to break leaves with your axe. So it's a good idea to not use your axe on the leaves. Pick something else out. I'm using a sapling right now, but you're better off to not waste your, especially if you don't have very much in the way of resources yet. Now later on, these seeds that I'm getting from breaking up the grass will come into play as well, and so pick those up. Those are great for feeding if you want to capture ducks and chicken inside of a fence. The way to attract those ducks or chicken, whatever you want to call them. I think we probably ought to just pick chicken and stick with it. But you can attract them with those seeds. And it's a good idea to pick those up. And you also feed them the seeds. And that's how you get more chickens. See how they come running? And they like to be fed. I just fed the chicken some of the seeds that I have here, and if there were another chicken nearby and I fed him seeds as well, we'd see a baby chicken. So anyway, lots of saplings around. I don't know if we're not seeing any bad guys just because it's only day 2 running into the second evening, but so far I haven't seen any of the bad guys come out. Oh, look, there's a let's I have an apple there. I'm going to go ahead, and the other thing too is you need to pay attention to your food. If your food drops down below 1, you see I'm missing 3 little food indicators there. You want to fill those up. If you get into a battle and you lose hearts, you can't replace those hearts if you're missing the food. So, oh, look what we've got down here. There's a creeper, very dangerous, and a spider. They can be very tough too, especially if you get more than one after you. So I don't want to mess with them too much right now. I will eventually. I'll show you. Watch this. We're gonna run in after us. See what happens. You'll always hear that tss before they attack. Oh, we just lost one. Oh, he's gonna come after me. So we'll run him away from our house. That way he doesn't blow up at our house. But what they do is you'll hear this. Oh, and there's a spider nearby too. Watch this. This is the way to deal with a creeper without him blowing up. Normally I could have gotten him to not blow up, but apparently with a stone sword it takes a few more hits. We'll fill that in later, but I think for now we're going to go back to our house. We've got ended the day with lights now. We've got a nice well-lit house. Now we could dig down into the ground a little bit here and see what's down below. I just used to, being that we do have, and that's going to get outside. That's part of the process. Get some dirt here and fill that in. And let's back us up some. There we go. It'll take space, but there we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill that in. finish the continue. That one spot. Finish with the stairs here. This is a pretty good place right here because we are getting down to the stone, and then we'll be able to start picking our way through this. I do want to keep this dirt up, that way we don't have any run into anybody getting into our house. We're going to keep this secure. But anyway, we will continue this at a later date. The other thing, remember, when you start going down into a hole like this, you want to make sure you're lighting it, because bad guys will spawn and they will regenerate down in those areas. So you want to make sure you light places that you do not want bad guys to generate. So, all right, well, the next time we come back, it will be light out again. Skip the evening here, but we could continue working down the hole. But I think for now we'll just sign off, and we'll catch up tomorrow. You have a good night.